What's up, guys? Chase fan number 9 here, and first I just want to say that sorry, I've just been extremely lazy to do videos. I know it's been since Sunday since I posted something, but it is what it is. Let's see. But yeah, it is what it is, and there's nothing I can. So yeah, I just been that lazy to do stuff. I don't know if it's just me or I'm just that off, but it is what it is. So yeah. Well, anyways, without further ado, let's get into it. And also another thing I just want to point out, I just want to say is I've officially crossed over 80 subscribers. I want to thank you guys for subscribing to me, and I really appreciate it. And it's been pretty fun so far. Year's almost over, and thank you guys for tuning in every day to watch my videos, and I really appreciate it. So yeah, but anyways, without further ado, let's get into the review, shall we? So we're gonna talk about Saturday's race, the Kansas Lottery 300. So first off, I just want to say is congratulations to Brandon Jones on his first Xfinity Series win. I know he still sucks, don't get me wrong, but hey, it's worth it. The thing I like about the sport sometimes is these first time winners, because look, some people may hate them or not like them, but I also at the same time see potential in them. So yeah. And besides, I did like his paint scheme. It was pretty cool too. So yeah. Besides, he fought hard for that win, and I know he only got the win just because of what happened with under 20 to go, but we'll get into that later. So yeah, so that was pretty much all I gotta say on the winner, and let's get into the rest of the review. So yeah, the first half of the race was dominated mostly by Christopher Bell and Cole Custer, who both won the stages. Bell the first, Custer the second. Well, I know the big three have been that dominant this whole season, but I want to see different winners, man. Brandon Jones, he was gonna win regardless if he's eliminated or not. So, yeah. So, and besides, Bell did start on pole, so that said something. And also, Brandon Jones started second. And besides, I know he sucks, but at least Brandon Jones can get decent qualifying starts. Don't get me wrong on that. So yeah. First stage was okay. Ryan Truex unfortunately lost his engine 4 laps in, and it was his last start of the season, so that sucks. But we got next year. He might come back. We'll see. So yeah. And in stage 2, oh my God, Cindric, why do you keep running into people? Jesus, no wonder why people hate you. Look, I know it's part of the sport and all, but come on, man. Next year, can you just do me a favor and stop running into people, please? If you want to move them out of the way, that's fine, but wrecking them, not gonna happen. So yeah. And he wrecked Harrison Burton, if you want, and it led to a DNF. But don't worry, Burton's got two or one more chances, I think. I could be wrong. So yeah. Then we had 2 other wrecks, one for Michael Annett, who brushed the wall, and then another for Jonathan Nemechek. And also on one of the last 3 restarts, you may notice that Custer nearly wrecked himself when he crossed down front of Justin Hill. I tell you, that was crazy right there. And besides, there was lots of contact in 3-wide racing, even 4-wide racing. I'm like, man, these guys are on no chill mode, just like Talladega last week. Even the Cup race, they were on no chill mode, but that'll be for another time. And yeah, Custer and Bell were dominating up until lap 152 when Chase Briscoe took the lead. And then he gave it back to Michael Nance, and Briscoe took it back, and he and Custer were battling for positions and all that. So yeah. And now we get to the part now that pretty much changed the complexion of the whole race. So what happened was they were coming up on Garrett Smithley, and they were in traffic the whole day, so that pretty much said everything. But as they were coming up, Garrett Smithley was in the highline, and Briscoe ran into the back of him, and he turned Christopher Bell in the Smithley, and they basically took themselves out of contention. And I kind of feel bad for those guys, including Garrett Smithley, but it is what it is. From what I heard, Smithley, there was a video of Smithley who posted a video of him. Well, there was a video posted of Garrett Smithley talking about the incident, and he said that his spotter said something, but he couldn't quite get the thing, and he knew the leader would come, but he didn't get the whole spot communication, so that said something. So yeah. Yeah, but I'm surprised Briscoe managed to recover the third despite all the damage to the back, and Bell too, so good job to those guys. And then we went back racing again, and then Gregson unfortunately wrecked, so yeah. But it was nothing intentional, so there was nothing wrong. But Gregson managed to finish that race too, so I mean, Jones was pulling away, but when that next to last caution came out, and he was gonna win regardless. So yeah, and I tell you, there were lots of drivers that were getting loose in the race. One of them was Chastain, who I wasn't surprised was in this race. There was one point toward the end where he got off the corner of turn 4, and he got so loose he damaged the core pan, and his car was loose. But thankfully, those last two cautions saved it, and he managed to finish 10th. So good job. Especially after what they've been through this week. I tell you, that says something. And we also saw he and Allgaier, who've had bad blood between each other, race against each other. But hey, they race each other clean, so don't worry, Allgaier fans. Speaking of Allgaier, he can still win regardless. So yeah, I think he'll do okay at Texas and Phoenix. And besides, he's won at Phoenix, so who knows? But yeah, that last caution, Brandon Jones managed to get a good restart, and that was pretty much it. And Reddick was making a hard charge too. He hit the wall coming off turn 4, trying to chase down Jones coming to the checker, but Jones managed to hold him off, and that was pretty much it from there. Yeah, so the results are Reddick, Jones, Reddick, Briscoe, Annett with another good run. Annett's having a good season so far. Allgaier, Clements with another top 10, Haley, Nemechek, Sieg, and Chastain, the top 10. Nice. And also Bobby Dale Earnhardt was in this race, so good to see an Earnhardt back in the field. Hope he gets a good ride next year in full time, so yeah. Well, anyways, that will do it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell down below to get notifications from my videos. And with that, I'll see you guys all in the next video. And until then, have a good one. Bye, everybody.